We're getting ready to cut this Kenworth suspension off of it and put a Freightliner suspension on. Install a cutoff and stretch 45 inches while it's here. So what we've done this morning is we've got all the air lines and everything pulled, which you've seen that in the other video. We are just going to rough cut this section of frame to get the old cutoff out of the way. Alright, so what we've seen so far here is getting this 2000 Kenworth cut in half, getting the old cutoff out, and getting the 05 Freightliner cutoff in. It looks to be in decent shape. Paint on the frame still decent. You saw here where Dakota welded the holes shut and got them ground down. That's just a very rough grind before we get the Z-cuts done and on the truck and get the cutoff on. You saw us retrofitting the brake system, which there's still some work to be done there, and yes, those look close to the drive shaft, but we also have the air out and it's not completely finished yet. We switched the back axle over to park chambers, front and back, and then we retrofitted the rear air system to allow for 4 park chambers versus the 2 that the cutoff had on it. So what you're about to watch is we've been taking a little bit of time here to get the Z-cuts on the frame figured out. Where the cross member is going to go will be the carrier bearing cross member for our new drive shaft, and then the existing drive shaft will install right in here on the frame where it belongs. So stay tuned. just watched us get the cutoff welded on, get the drive line, the plumbing done. We're getting ready to set the fifth wheel rails here. We backed it out of the shop just to kind of get a feel how everything's looking. Here's our air and electric, somewhat tied up. We still got some finishing and wrapping up to do there. Everything come back here all tidied up, pinned up nicely. We're installing the fifth wheel rails today. We're going to install the T-bar that goes across the back of the frame and the fenders today as well. We got our first coat of black Rustmaster paint on the frame. When the paint is done and we get our second and third coats on it, we're going to flip the steel wheels around to the inside, put the aluminum wheels on. We still got to move the trailer connections back in this area of the frame, paint the inside of the frame over here yet. So there's still a ways to go, but this is what a 305-inch wheelbase Kenworth looks like.